Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Lunison again, and for this video that's dedicated to Black History Month 2024, that'd be February, I have a very special guest to help me with this video. So, before I talk about this and the movie that's associated with it, I should tell you that I was kind of afraid to bring her out for this because she's could be misconstrued as being maybe extremely racist and extremely important. But I'm certified to talk about these type of things because after 7 years in college, so Stony Brook University, I earned a degree in talking about social studies, and let me tell you that this movie that we're going to talk about right now and the dolls I have with me are so good and so true to life. I mean, the movie was based on a book based on true life that I feel confident in bringing this movie and the doll to classes with me if I were teaching, if I had a permanent job and stuff. So without further ado, let me present the movie for you. I will be talking about 12 Years a Slave, and by God, this is such a good movie. It's got Paul Giamatti, Sarah Paulson, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Brad Pitt, as well as other people like Alfred Woodward, Lupita Nyong'o. This is her first movie ever made, and by God, is she awesome in this. Paul Dano, which is a good actor, I will admit, but in this movie he plays a bastard. And Michael Fassbender, and unfortunately the main character of this movie, the guy that plays Simon Winthrop, I can't pronounce the name of it, but he was in the movie Doctor Strange, the first one, as well as a bunch of other movies too. But I can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna say he was in 2012 too. Also, and his name is C.E. I think you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm also gonna introduce my friend over here. This little doll over here. Now this doll, you might be wondering why would like me had a doll like this. Well, it turned out that it's a stereotype of like a man-made figure from old times, which this movie takes place in, and also of a young child, a girl most likely, and it's supposed to be like I take it like as a reinforcement of where black people were supposed to be at the time. And you would see little kids play with this and stuff. And I view this as more about like see the clothing that they wear, see their place in society, see that they got the features that they did, the big lips, the bullet head, which I never heard before, but got a bullet head, and it's supposed to be a way for owners to determine, to say, you belong in this place. That and the wisdom of God in the Bible, which I find profoundly dumb and stupid. God is loving, but someone that allowed slavery, I don't buy. That's something that people who wrote the Bible wrote down, and the people who believe in that stuff reinforce it by the Bible. I don't believe that God would allow all that stuff. In any case, this movie is based on a book based on Solomon Northup's life, and it's pretty intense as far as slave narratives go, because this movie, directed by Steve McQueen, portrayed the most graphic and the most intense episode of slavery, narratives of slavery, in that you see the whipping in the movie are actually real life whipping that really did happen, but they show brutality and they show enjoyment of the brutality, and they show it so far as they show the intensity of the sprays of the meat chunks coming off the body. They show the whipping so hard with wood plank that the plank actually breaks into 3 pieces, and you think that people get yelled at and stuff today. Back then, it was nothing to yell at, cost, and beat up the people just for not doing something right, or doing something right in this case. I'll get to that later. And I like this movie because it showed that even though they were slaves and they were masters, and slavery was very horrible and very horrid, it was still nice masters. And by that I mean that there were people who in the antebellum South that were actually beat the slaves to treat them like human beings, that didn't sell the children to other people, that didn't have forced sexual relations with the slaves, who maybe even taught them how to read, treat them with no dignity. But there were other people, like one played by Sarah Paulson and I think Michael Fassbender, where they actually took enjoyment out of being the slaves. You could actually see them getting pleasure from it, sadistic pleasure from it, who raped the slaves, who got them in trouble on purpose, just so that they could beat them, because they didn't like them that much. And Mr. Paulson actually got jealous of of the person. Now when I say Sarah Paulson, I don't mean the actual woman Sarah Paulson. She seemed like a very nice woman, but the character she played was just so much of a conniving bitch that she wanted to kill the Pianango's character in there. And you got Paul Dano, that was a very wicked master. And I'll get more into that later too when I talk about when the main character Solomon was beaten and hanged because of something that he did according to Paul's instructions. I think his name was Tipson. Anyway, so we get this narration from the year 1841, in which Solomon Northrop is over there with his family up in the north, I think in Syracuse, and the Wolof, I wouldn't say first class, but more like second or third class. I'm not sure which one. Probably second class, because they got like modern technology at the helm. And he's a paid violinist, a fiddlist, and he gets a job. He gets a job suggested by two white boys, two white men, in which they will pay, not themselves, they'll be paid, like, by the piece, when he goes to do a circus. So, he goes to the wedding, and they get nice and drunk, and leave him to sleep in a nice big bed. Little did he know that those two men sold him out, sold him into slavery. And they got drunk or drugged up, and then they put him into bed. Next day, he was in a big empty room, and two slave owners came in, two slave breakers, tried to break the spirit out of anybody that's in there. And then in the captivity, they took all of his belongings, probably sold them out to somebody else. And unfortunately, those two gentlemen weren't prosecuted. They weren't taken down by trial. And I hope that they rot in hell. Now, I don't know exactly the statistics of how many free black people were brought back into slavery. You know, I don't know how many of those there were. I don't know how many white men there were that brought slavery, brought people from north down south too. But I'm pretty sure that it was pretty prevalent, because there are some scumbags out there. I'm sure that if slavery was still around today, I'm sure that stuff would still be going on today. So, anyway, Solomon is taken to these guys in chains, and he's beaten up to he accepts the mentality that he's a slave now. And the guys beat him up with wood planks so much that when he gets beaten up, he's like on all fours, and they break the plank over his back. That's how hard and how many times he gets hit. Now, this just shows how good his acting is, that he can actually act like he's really getting pummeled. I don't know if when they were hitting him, they really did hit dummy body. They really hit like him with like a pad or something on his back. But he really does do a good job in selling that. So then he took him for a little boat ride into I guess New Orleans. And yeah. This is another very sad part because Paul Giamatti played the slave seller, and he wants to try to sell his cargo to other would-be buyers. So he says, and this is a good line for anybody that is selling slavery, that his sentimentality ends at the end of coin, to where once the money is passed by, he doesn't give a shit about the people. He doesn't view slaves as people. He just views them as a chair or a wheel or a cart or an animal or an ox or whatever you call it. He just did it for money. That's all he paid for. And he separates the kids from the mother in there. And let me just say that I feel so bad for any mother or any daughter that's in slavery, because with the boys, you know that they're gonna be used for manual labor, or if you got a pervert, they're gonna be used for other things like that. But for the most part, they're used for manual labor, getting strong, getting big and macho and all that. And then possibly used for studying, for imprinting other slaves and slave women and stuff, and then making more slaves and so on and so forth and all that. But for the women and the girls, they have a very unsavory fate. Many of them wish they were dead for that, because the slave owners do often have proclivities, and they would find interest in the females, being that the females were pretty much defense over their sexual dalliances, if you will. So they were pretty much up to grabs, if you will. So many times female slaves had it worse than the male slaves. Although I think that in this movie, when the little boy is taken by that guy, I think that he was getting to be like a Herbert the pervert from Family Guy a little bit. That's what I got out of it. And the guy played by Benedict Cumberbatch over there trying to bargain with the dealer, saying that I want to keep the mother and the daughter together, because it's right and proper that the two women should be together. And Paul Giamatti jacks up the price. The bastard jacks up the price so that the guy can't pay for all three slaves, that'd be Solomon, Eliza, and the daughter. Because being a young girl, being a virgin, the girl got much potential. So I won't go into detail what that means, but I'm pretty sure that great to figure that out for yourself. You're smart people. You subscribe to me, so you must be smart. Anyway, so it's been good with this nice master. I should say nice because he's still in slavery, but so it's not nice than some of the other people could be. And I like the way Paul did the money, the like when talking about Liza after separating them, he's like, shut up, you bitch. You need grass and all that stuff. And he's like, now let's talk about how you can pay for it. To the white guy. And, this movie is so good at portraying that kind of thing. So, we have this nice guy who slaves who is gentler than most of the slavers. So then he talks then we have a thing where Eliza is still sad about all that. And the wife said, the white wife said that, oh, a meal and a nice dress will cure her of her crying. And I keep saying to myself, if she was on the foot and you lost your kids to all this madness, you wouldn't be so happy and go lucky and all that stuff, would you, bitch? So, yeah. The white women in this movie are very, sniper-esque. And that they look to snipe the blood people for every little thing. Much how it's very horrible for them, the black women. But everything's going somewhat good for Solomon and the rest of the slaves. You talk to each other about, that a lot of this over the fact that her children were lost and all that. And he said, you get to mourn the loss of young kids. You could get they're about to smith my flushes to me. And then he goes into all that, come from a mother, I would say that's worse to be separate from your children because you grew up with your children. They grew up in your belly. You get some meat from your breast. That part of you, you give them so much in their short life. So I would say that it's worse for women in that regard, in separation. So then they have him doing everything that he's supposed to do. He's along well with the master, the headmaster, like the Cumberbatch, and two of the other guys, two of the overseers, played by Paul Dano, are real scumbags because it's like I don't want to say it's a chapel or a church. It's on the master's property, but it's more of a it's like a standalone building, but it's not. I don't know what it's for exactly, but he tells the guy, Solomon, to do it a certain way to make sure the words are sent or something like that. So Solomon said, yeah, but they are. So then something along the lines of do it again. So he does it again, and when get chicken nails, get the bucket of nails from the garage or something like that. So he does it all over again, and then Paul Dano comes over and he says, "Listen, I can't say the word because if I do, a lot of people will be pissed off at me." But I was like, "New guy, hey new guy, do it this way." But I did do it. If there's any problem with it, with what I done, it's your instruction. It's the problem with the instruction, not the actual not me. It's the instruction because I did everything you told me to do. So this pisses him off even more. So he's already got an extra grind against him. So he acts all big and tough and big and brawly and stuff. And then he actually, I thought that he was going to beat him with the plank of the building, the side of the building. But instead he actually takes out like a whip and starts beating the crap out of Solomon with it. And Solomon knows that this guy has a grind against him, being such a good person and all that, be better than he is. And he even shoot him up once and previously in the movie when it came to engineering, he told the headmaster, this is perfect for shipping because this, and then says, no, it's not good. Don't listen to the new guy. And he's got no reason. He's the engineer or the new guy. So the guy said, I'm gonna listen to him because he gets my money, more pilot stuff. So he listened to him. He got more pilot, more stock. So that gave him more brownie points than Dano. So he didn't like that being set up by a new guy. So he decided to get on the new guy, like being a shit at him. I love this part in the movie because I hate violence towards the minority crowd. But it was funny because when this guy started to beat up on Solomon had to hear with him already. And he knew that he knew Dano's motivation for beating him up, so he didn't want to take it anymore. So you see him grabbing whatever he would be beat with, and so reeling on Dano. Now, like races of the modern day, they act all tough and big shots and big shits and bring it on, bring it on, I'll take it. But yet when tables turn and you actually have to fight for yourself, they are like little crybabies. In fact, one racist guy said, I'll take all you monkeys on, all this stuff. I'll kill you all, you bastards and all this stuff. You're taking jobs and blah, 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 and this and that. But yet when he went on trial, he was like, don't throw me in jail, don't throw me in jail. I want my money. I want my mother. And, I don't remember her name, but pretty much Paul Dano did the same thing. He was crying, he was like, oh my no, not the case, that's my money maker. Don't do this, they don't do this. And the thing is that he did this, and he walked away, it was all said and done with. Then later on in the day, then I went to his bike over, and he thought they hot shot a guy, and then they hang him from a tree. Which when he overseers stops him and says that the property of Kambach, however you pronounce his name. So if he dies, you owe the debt of his property to Kambach. I don't know, somehow about $1,000. That was a lot of money back then. So he didn't want to do it. But the funny is that even though he stopped them from hanging him, he still lived in there for the rest of the afternoon. And he was over there sitting on his tiptoes to make sure that he didn't fully die. For the entire day, there was somebody that brought him some water, but that was about it. It was only until afterwards, when Kambach came back from his business trip, he was like, "Oh my God, let me cut this guy down," because then with a knife, and he nurses him back down a little bit in the house on the big pillow, and he guarding the guy with a big shotgun. He told the guy, "No, I can't protect you anymore. You're a soldier, man, overseer. You're gonna have to go to this other guy. But you got a big reputation for being a bad slave, a rowdy slave. I'm gonna have to send you to this other guy who's a real mean new guy, Breaker." So he told them, I can tell that Briggs taught because this guy, I want to say buddies, more of like a good friend to pull them in. So anyway, they show him going there to the new guy. This new guy looks okay, but he looked very drunk all the time, and then he also beats his slaves viciously. He has relations with slaves, and he likes this one particular slave called Patsy, played by Lupita Nyong'o. Now, I gotta say, Lupita is awesome in this role. She's so great. She moves perfectly. No wonder why she is so good of an actress nowadays. Back then, she was fresh, new, and very beautiful. I will admit, she is very beautiful. And she has a tone of skin that's very dark and shiny. And from there, it's very, very beautiful. I don't know how rare that skin type is, but very nice. But anyway, I would love to meet Lupita, and would like to have time to comment a movie, another movie too that I have read. She's that good of an actress. And I did see someone at my gym that resembles Miss Nyong'o. Yes, I am pronouncing that name right. Well, to the best of my ability. But she is awesome in this movie. But the wife of the slave guy, played by Sarah Paulson, had a new eye for this girl. You know how with some women, they just have it out for this a other women, especially the ones that get close to the man, they always have like a evil eye for this one person. Yeah, this is her relationship with Patsy, because she hates her guts. Now, this is before we are revealed that the girl is sleeping with her husband. I'm sure against her own will, but still, that's why he favors her. That and the fact that I think she said that she picked double the amount of cotton. Which, by the way, not to sound rude or anything or weird or whatever, but I have noticed that when they have the cotton commercial for not Downy Yellow, but the like the feel of cotton, the fabric of our life, that commercial. I noticed that they don't play it anymore. Maybe because of this movie, because if it wasn't such a gentleman, I would bring that up during one of the feet of the big cotton. In one case, one guy actually dies, drops dead right there while the big cotton. And the overseer's like, "Get up, you new guy, get up," and then kick him in the back or something, and then bring in a new one, bring in a new guy, bring in a new guy, you should say. But yeah, they don't put a commercial anymore. Well, I wonder what it could be. Anyway, but where was I? Oh yeah, let me now go. So Patsy picks like double the amount of cotton that most of the others get, and I love the way the slave owner said to the wife, "I rather, I rather give you up than give her up because she is more valuable to me. She can pick cotton a lot more than any man out in the field over there." Now, I would love to see this woman get hers, because all the time she is picking on poor Patsy. I'm not saying that she just calling it a name here and there, but she actually assaults the poor girl over nothing, over the suspicion that the husband likes her, which was a big taboo back then. I'm not gonna lie, it was a big taboo back in the 1800s, and that years like slaves. It wasn't so much a race thing, it was more like you demean yourself by being with this person, and you demean yourself by sleeping around with your property. And also, if they had a lot of children together, they would be seen as higher up on the scale for slave relations. Like, they would always have the more or mixed children, like in the house working in the house with the master, close by, not in the field. Don't do the heavy stuff. Anyway, she always picked on the poor thing, and whenever she had told Patsy, everyone else is supposed to be like happy and gay and not letting bother them about it. But it was very bothersome. You see a person getting assaulted, you gotta be bothered a little bit, especially when the person is in the same race, in the same work category as yourself. So, Also, they do a rape scene too, where I guess Michael Fassbender has relations with the girl, Patsy, obviously without her consent, and which really does take later on takes new meaning to that. You know, Solomon is told to pretend to be a new guy, like a new guy who doesn't know anything about English, because it was very, very forbidden to teach slaves how to read and write, because knowledge is power, knowing how to battle. But it was very, very bad to educate the slaves, because it was like they could form an uprising and stuff and rebel and kill people, and they didn't want that. They want all the power for themselves. So anyway, they had some guy that one show because he look, you know, got Fred back and all this stuff. This is before Solomon got sold into slavery. We got Fred back and all this. So right before he meets Paul Giamatti or Giamatti, the guy gets called by his master, and he's like, I don't know what his name was, like Alan, whatever. Alan, come here, boy, come here. No, he would always be like that fun, rebellious black guy, you know, and all that stuff. So when he turned cheek and acted like a good boy and stuff, it was a surprise. No, not, but I have very negative feelings toward him, because when he went back to his nest like a little puppy dog, he didn't look back at Solomon. He was like, I'm free. Bye, all you new guys, bye, see ya. Wouldn't want to be, I'm always looking for me, myself, and I'm back home with my master, and that's all there is to it. I like the chance to get paid good more than yours, so bye. So then we get to the scene where Solomon tried to tell somebody else mail letters to somebody in the north for him to be free, and it's a big no for him, like a big cautionary thing, because if he's found out, he will be killed. There will be any type of escape, and he will be shot or beaten to death. And he almost is, because the guy wrapped him out. So then we meet Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt is the like savior of everybody, the savior of this movie, because I don't know what the magical Negro would be if he were white, but he's that. It's very biblical, so he's very much in the Bible. He said that the Bible and God doesn't support slavery, which slave master goes, yeah, he does. It's right here in the scripture. So Pitt says, not my scripture. I like this guy a lot, because when people read the Bible and made the Bible, they wrote down and interpreted it to mean that God allowed this. But in my mind, God condemned all evil acts. And slavery is an evil act. especially the American version of slavery based on race. So every slave owner going to help. They're in help. So anyway, after you meet Brad Pitt and stuff, acting as Slim's favorite male in the letter, after he dictates to him, he sends the letter and stuff. But in the meantime, you see that Patsy runs away, and we think she's running away for good, but then she comes up with soap, and she says, I pick all the cotton in the world for you. I want to be clean for you. I think that this could be like a romantical type thing, like he knows that she is his favorite slave for obvious reasons, but she wants to smell nice. She wants to look nice for him. Being a little bit of a child herself. But the wife doesn't have any of it. She eggs him on to be sure to within it into her life. Topless. Naked. And really whip into her. Because she knows that he's cheating on her with the slave. And, she offers proof that soap is real. And that, slightly embarrassing, but took a little less than a handful of it. Which I recommend that also get just that, with the money that they might make. So anyway, he has, Solomon at first with her, Reg being trained to a stake in the yard. But everyone watching it, because even though this might be it's like an impossible thing, they do have this is very common where you have slaves and you have the overseer, the white overseer, but just below the white overseer you have black overseers. Now this is like an intimidation tactic, like to keep the overseers in line too, like the black one in line too. If you don't do exactly what we tell you when you do it, you'll end up on the outside of that whip too. You'll be a slave, and you'll be whipped too. Also, it says there's a type of thing like the type of deterrent for any would be runaways to run away. Like we broke your big strong leader. Now you're gonna be our slaves. Now you can't do anything to escape it. Like that mentality. So they end up having him beat up Patsy, and he's doing it very lightly. And the guy even holds a gun to his head. Says, "You better shoot this woman, or you're gonna be the last two, or I will kill you." So he refuses to beat her up very heavily. So then he takes Solomon to the side, and the wife is looking up at him like cold, like she's like worse off than he is. That's why I'd be cool to these people, and Patsy in particular, but he whips her so much, you see the blood spray from her back. You see pieces of her back coming off her skin stuff. And it reminded me of a quote that Paul Dan says, I will have your flesh. I will have all of it. He whips her, and whips her, until his arm gets tired, and he goes into overdrive sweat, and he's over there tired and stuff. Meanwhile, passes over there, bleeding and crying and all kinds of misery and just horrible. So then, a few days go by after Pez gets fixed up to the best of their ability. You see her back up, sore and infected. It's horrible. If you got weak constitution, you might want to skip the scene in the movie because it is very horrific and very gross and very wet. And he'll go out whenever they put like an ointment on it, and very disconcerting, very visceral. So then you see the sheriff come back looking for Solomon, or they call him Platt. Whatever the name is, Platt anyway. So anyway, funny thing. This guy that played Solomon was in 2012, and the guy that played one of the advisors to the president is Oliver Platt. So that's funny there. But anyway, the sheriff goes over to Solomon and says, what's your name, boy? Platt, are you Platt? Yeah. Do you have any other names? Then he said, my name is Solomon Northrop. So then the owner comes over and he says, that's my property. My property is my business. So then the sheriff is like, shut up, you filthy redneck. Your business can wait. So it's sitting right between the Solomon and that guy. Now, this is important to know too, that they changed the names so that they got rid of their identity, or they try to get rid of their identity as human beings. They give them pet names like Platt, Oliver, Simon, some of the biblical names, not. Get rid of their identity, their humanity, and try to civilize world, their own background or something like that. So, and they beat them up if they try to remember the real name and identity and whatnot, and where they're from. Where you from, boy? That's earlier around in the movie, but where you from, boy? I'm from Syracuse. No, you're from Georgia, boy. Oh, listen here. Pow, bam. Where you from now? I'm from Georgia. Good boy. So, they have, Solomon marching off to the cart there, freedom, and then we got like, I'll see you in court. To which somebody else says, yeah, I'll be happy to take you into bankruptcy for all your bad stuff that you said and done to this poor guy. And I got wife and children waiting for me at home. So after a few days, because I think at that point we're going from Georgia to New York, it was like a week's travel time by carriage, something like that. So he knocks on the door, Now, this is a really terrible thing because he meets up with his kids and his wife, and he's just so overjoyed by it. And when we even got a great kid, when we even got a kid and married and all that stuff, really touching stuff. I'm glad that the wife never got remarried and he apologized for his appearance and me disheveled and teeth are crooked and other stuff too, and you can't old too. But they understand everything fine. The guys that were charged with put them into prison, how old they were never convicted of it, which is very sad. It's probably now right now. And it was very sad to me. The grandkid was named Solomon Jr. That's his father. And also he also grew up to join the abolitionist movement too, which fought against the evils of slavery. Now, this movie is so good that it's a way to teach. I would teach with this movie in mind. And when you show the nudity part, then when you show the new guy part, but I would definitely show that his this stuff really did happen, and it really did happen like that. Because again, I got this, and I proved this movie. Needless to say, and you can probably guess, this movie is just a double happy face for me, because it's freaking awesome. Steve McQueen did a wonderful job with doing this. And of course, they have to credit to all the actors they did. The CE, Michael Fassbender, Benedict Cumberbatch, Paul Giamatti, Lupita Nyong'o, Sam Paulson, Brad Pitt, and Alfred Woodward. All this. I go job with that movie. So I'm glad that we had a happy ending, but there are countless others who had very different outcomes and very sad endings. I wonder if when Benedict Cumberbatch did the movie title thing with this guy again, like, so how have you been since you were in the slave movie? We got within it, and you're like, oh, everything will go good. How was yours? I knew right away that it was Ben Cumberbatch because he got that face that anyone can tell who he is, what he is. Everybody can tell to pull that out because he cut everything he did. Then the second he put the guy that intimidated me in college that I went and punch. And he did. He didn't bother me after that again. And this was before I got big and bulky. So, yeah. I inspired you and him like that. But anyways, I thank you for watching this video of me doing Black History Month for a month of February 2024, this spectacular movie, 12 Years a Slave, based on the book of the same name. It was epic. It was awesome. It was the most real depiction of American slavery that you're ever gonna get in a film, in a Hollywood film. If I were to say everything over again, it would take me another hour to describe it. It's that good. Also, by the women wailing about and singing about the songs that run away and stuff. We also get the basis of what the musical genres of the blues and soul music. So there's that. They will be refined later on by like B.B. King, etc., etc. Well, yeah, this movie is awesome. And if you like what you see here and you want more of my videos, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want, you can contact me about any type of video content you want me to make, and any future projects to make, and any other type of thing you want me to make. At my cell phone number for calling me or texting me is at 631-707-3707. And my Twitter or my X, if you prefer, is at P Maelstrom Pro. Also, if you like, you can contact me at my email directly at JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I salute everyone that likes this movie and who is of a particular descent. And I feel so bad for anyone that is related to African slaves back then. And I definitely support reparations being paid by the U.S. government for anyone that's related to those who suffered through this horrible, horrid part of American history. God bless you all. God bless you all. Anyway, I'm tired. It's time for my nap. And aloha to all you guys who go out there into land. See you in the next one.